I feel like I felt very seen and understood in that relationship, and so it taught me, like, you know, certain things, but also like he just did me wrong at the end. You know, like the whole thing until being done wrong was pretty positive.
What'd he do?
He was on Grindr.
Oh, he was gay. Wait, did you say before that you would accept a guy that was gay?
I would, because I told him I knew he was bi. I knew he was bi, and I told him, and because I'm bi, I can go fuck girls. I'll tell you. You can go fuck guys. You tell me whatever. It's cool. But he was doing shit behind my back and lying about it when I've given him many opportunities to just do shit in my face.
I mean, so it's the lying that bothered you.
Yeah, it's the lying. I don't give a fuck. Go take a dick. Just tell me about it.
Why does he have to tell you though?
Why does he have to tell you?
Yeah.
If you know what's happening and he was open about it, why does he got to tell you?
Yeah.
I mean, because he kept, every time I told him he could, it was like, no, I don't want to. I don't care. Like, I want to just be with you. It's like, bitch, you're weird. Like, I told you could tell me, so just tell me. Like, that just shows some weird sick shit going on.
I think that would be more weird if he told you.
You motherfuckers
That's
nasty.
the point of an open relationship.
Yeah, like, I feel like a lot of intimacy in an open relationship is from the communication. I don't know what's going on. Like, are you fucking
you are
raw?
so worried about STDs. That nigga probably gave you AIDS, nigga.
That was the longest I went without having sex was after that.
STDs. Oh my god.
Yo, you know, honestly, it's interesting
I got tested after. When's the last time you got tested?
Oh, yeah. Last week.
Good for you. I'm gonna see
It's all the time.
What about the time before that? Because sometimes you just so happen to get lucky. How often do you get tested?
No, Fresh is definitely open. That's
good.
You know, I fuck OnlyFans girls, by the way.
Yeah.
So I got to tested too.
This is just interesting how, like, because you guys are yelling about communication and stuff. I don't want to sound like an asshole, but you guys do realize that we don't really want to talk to y'all like that, right?
Facts.
Ooh.
You specifically.
Me? No. There's a reason why men say sex, silence, and sandwiches. And it's not, I didn't make that shit up. Like, there's a reason why, you know, in you're Hispanic, aren't you?
I'm Guamanian and Hawaiian.
Bless you.
Oh, okay. She's full-on American then, in that case. Guam, right? You said Guam?
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyway. What I was saying is that there's this.
I know that.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that there's a saying in Spanish, right? The more quiet you are, the more attractive you are. I forget how to say it in Spanish. Someone can, maybe Icy could say it.
La callita es más bonita.
Oh shit! Someone knows. So it's not just me saying that. It's that men in general, we like more quiet women. We don't want to talk to y'all because we have different life experiences. We'll talk to our girl every now and then, but women in general aren't that.
So do you prefer conversion?
They're not interesting to talk to you guys.
Yeah,
but you have more interesting conversations with your homies?
Yes.
Isn't that kind of weird though?
But
How's
I
that
feel
weird?
like women have more interesting conversations with their homegirls than men too.
Actually, I'll have you know I make a mean sandwich. I throw down in the kitchen. Let me tell you that.
She cooked me 3 meals a day ever since I've been here.
And that's great because women have more similar things to talk about. Women are more interested typically in talking about people, and men are more interested in talking about things. Men and women don't have similar life experiences, so that's why we prefer to talk to our guy friends over females.
So if it's just sex and sandwiches, why date the woman?
For sex.
I mean, if you're him, can't you fuck her without dating her? Like, shouldn't she? Like, if she knows what it
That's
is.
what a lot of guys try to do, but a lot of guys don't have the ability to do so. So they have to wife up the girl because the girl ain't gonna fuck him unless she gets some kind of commitment.
Isn't that manipulative?
So everything about women is manipulative.
Oh yeah, makeup,
I feel
tits, diabetes.
Yeah.
I mean, come on,
if you really look at it, like everything about females is deceptive. Makeup, heels, dresses, weaves, extensions, eyelashes, everything that women do typically has. We don't even know when you guys are on your period. You withhold interest in us. Everything about females is typically done in some kind of deception.
Okay, look, before we talk again, what about you?
Absolutely.
It's the truth.
I also believe like half and half. Disappointed more because it wasn't the best relationship.
It's the penis.
It was toxic, and also like
How's it toxic?
We just didn't have the same views, I guess, with life and just.
What was his views and your views that made it toxic?
He wasn't very emotional, I guess. He lacked that.
Good.
I feel like men, they're not as emotional as women, but you still need to have some type of emotion.
What's more toxic, overly emotional man or a stoic man?
It's not even that. It's just the way you...
They're detrimental in different ways.
It's just the way, like, you are with somebody. You don't have to be belittling to somebody just because you don't agree with them. You can have like
he would belittle
different.
You?
Yeah, you can have.
How would he
different...
belittle you?
There's no need to go into specifics.
No. Oh, no, it's important. Because women like to say things like that. Sometimes y'all deserve to be belittled, though.
Yeah, facts.
A lot of times y'all say dumb shit, like during the course of this podcast, and we don't really tell y'all that that's dumb.
Yep.
But you can say it in a respectful way without having to belittle somebody.
Right.
How
Like,
would
there's
I say
a
it?
It's about communication.
Your IQ is lacking. Does that sound better?
Yeah.
That is better than you stupid dumb bitch. What the fuck are you saying? Absolutely.
We don't know if he was saying that.
You are a stupid
We don't
dumb
know
bitch.
that.
But again, exactly,
So
you
hold
don't
on,
know.
hold on.
So you're arguing the
I
point
think,
that he wasn't when
honestly,
you
if
don't know.
I'm going to be all the way, I think we need to tell more women that they're dumb because we don't tell women that they're dumb enough. We tell men that they're dumb, but we don't tell women that they're dumb at all.
What did he say?
I mean, she is dumb.
Anyways, the point is that
Alright.
it's good because it taught me to live unoffended. You can be offended, but you don't have to live with that. You know, just let it go, and everyone has their own opinion.
I still want to see how
and
he's
they can
toxic,
do
though.
what
What'd he say?
want.
How's he toxic?
What do you say?
There's no need to do that.
No, say it. Like,
Just
Like,
say it,
I'm
bro.
the type of person, even if it's my ex, I don't wish you no harm. I'm not going to speak bad upon you. I wish him the best. We didn't work out. I wish we could have
What'd he say?
ended as friends,
What'd he
but
say?
we
What'd he
didn't.
say?
And
What'd
it
he
is
say?
what it is. It
What'd he
doesn't
say?
matter.
Like-
See, hey, here's the thing, and I love this because girls like to call men toxic, but they can't actually tell you why you're toxic. Sometimes even holding a woman accountable is considered toxic.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume that you were toxic.
Yeah.
yeah.
Facts.
And I might have been, and I can
I
own
think
that.
that's
That's
Because here's the other thing, too.
See?
But that's
Here's
what
the
I
other thing,
said.
too. No,
It
you
didn't
definitely were.
last.
You definitely were. And let me tell you,
And I didn't
why.
say that. I'm
See,
not
this is the thing. No,
denying
hold on.
it.
Stop the
I'm
show.
not
Stop the show.
denying
Stop the
it.
show. Hold on.
Yeah,
Stop the
yeah.
show, bro. Like, yo, I'm telling y'all, we be catching y'all in your fucking lies. It's just that no one ever tells women, like, yo, you know what? Maybe you are the toxic one. We sit there and we listen to them. Oh, no, you know what? I feel bad. Maybe he was the toxic one, blah, blah, blah. You said it yourself. He was unemotional. He was stoic, which probably what ended up happening was you would freak out. You were emotionally erratic. You actually admitted that's one of your mistakes, which I
Nagging.
wrote down.
Oh,
you probably were
gotcha.
nagging him, being annoying as fuck.
I'm not denying
Hold on,
anything.
stop. You were being nagging him, being emotional, blah blah blah. He wouldn't respond. You wouldn't give him he wouldn't give you the response that you want. He wouldn't react like, oh, whatever, this chick tripping, whatever. He goes back to doing his thing. You didn't get it what you wanted, and then he was just like, you know what, man? I don't know if this is gonna work, etc. You were probably the toxic one, not him. Because by him being stoic, I know he ain't toxic.
Bro.
I
The
also
fact
was the
that-
one that ended it.
Yeah, of
So-
course. Yeah, of
The
course.
fact, but
That's great. That's great
because
that you
of my
ended it, but
exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I learned stuff, and I'm gonna not
Man.
ever do that again.
but you
or
called
be
him
with-
toxic when
But
it
I'm
was
not
you that was
denying-
toxic.
I
Bro,
said, I'm
she
not
was a
denying
toxic,
that
man.
I was toxic.
She was toxic,
though.
man.
See,
It can come from both ends. I'm
Bro.
not denying it. I've never said I wasn't.
He came.
if he's stoic,
alright?
then by definition he's not toxic because he's
that
just
is not
chilling.
true. If you lack
Wait, who-
emotional intelligence, it is just
are the
as
worst
detrimental as being overly
Narcissism.
emotional.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Define emotional intelligence first. What is that?
She don't know,
Being
man.
able to understand the emotions that you're feeling, the difference between being irritated and being angry and being sad and being depressed, and being able to process those emotions and why you're feeling that way. That is emotional intelligence, and being able to communicate that, especially with somebody that you care for, and plan on at least being with them for a fucking minute.
Okay, well, you said
Emotional
process your
inte-
emotions, etc. Wouldn't it be fair to say that if you're able to process your emotions and have high emotional intelligence as you're arguing, you'd be able to control them?
You can
That's
control them.
Hold on,
actually
stop.
no wait. That's actually, I'm not gonna lie. That's a conversation that we all had earlier, and that's where I believe
Answer
this is
the
gonna
question,
sound.
please.
I am. This is where it's gonna sound stupid as fuck to you, but that's where I believe everyone can benefit from therapy. You can understand the reason why people go to therapy is because you realize that you have a problem being able to fix your emotions, shit. But you can acknowledge.
All right, I'm going to
yes,
stop
I
you.
have
I'm
these
going to stop you.
problems.
Answer the question. You are arguing emotional intelligence, and one of your rationale for the definition was being able to process your emotion, blah, blah, blah.
And understand them.
Okay. If you're able to understand your emotions, right, and process them, wouldn't it be fair to say that controlling them and suppressing them is the highest level of emotional intelligence?
Yeah, but
Okay,
you may
so
not
stop.
have complete
So stop.
emotional
So stop.
intelligence,
So stop.
and you may
If
not be
he's
able to have
hold
the
on,
tools.
Hold on. So if he's able to suppress his emotions by her own admission saying that he's stoic and he's not emotional, I would argue that's the highest level of emotional intelligence, and he has more than her.
No, because communicating,
Can I
hey,
say
what you
something?
said upset me, and I don't like that, is one thing. But you shutting the fuck up and
Emotional-
letting the bitch just go is not being emotional intelligent.
Really?
Emotional
Yes.
intelligence.
Being able to
It-
control your emotions is not emotionally intelligent by your own
that is
definition.
you avoiding. That is you avoiding emotion. If you cannot talk to your significant other
I
about the
say
way that you
something?
are feeling, you are avoiding your emotions.
Emotional intelligence is when you can understand someone's emotion and not have it. Like they can.
That's
be
what your
s-
boyfriend did.
No, it's not.
That's what she's saying. He lacked.
Controlling and repressing. You can control your emotions without repressing them.
He did not have to feel the way I felt, but he could have understood where I was coming from. That is where the lack came from.
But to engage you in a heightened sense of emotion would not be emotionally intelligent.
Okay, you can be logical and say, okay, like this is a solution to why you're feeling this way, but you can still. No,
Women don't
I'm
want
saying that's what he
solutions.
should have done.
No, stop, bro. When women come with their problems, y'all don't want solutions. You just want to vent.
Yeah.
Y'all don't give a fuck about a solution.
Absolutely. And
if I want a
true.
solution before, I would say I'm looking for a solution. If not, I'm looking for you to just listen to me.
You didn't say that. You went in there.
You met me
being
today.
toxic
You
and
met me
yelling
today.
and all this other
literally,
shit.
did we not? Oh my gosh,
Bro.
we had this conversation literally all day today. Us three had this conversation all fucking day.
You said
got no
controlling
results.
and repressing, but there's a difference between controlling your emotions and repressing them. If you can understand and control them, you can effectively communicate in a calm voice. I feel like this. That doesn't mean you have to repress them. You know?
Bro.
I feel that's why men kill themselves so much because they don't talk about their emotions.
Look,
You were
If it was
toxic.
natural, they wouldn't kill themselves.
Listen, you were toxic. We understand. You won't put it on him, but you were ultimately.
You're the toxic one.
Why can't it
was
be both
stoic.
of them?
You wanted to nag him. He didn't respond to you. You got mad. All right, what about you?
Why can't it be both?
That's
Why does
your
it have to be
story.
her or him?
No, because
It takes two to tango.
No. Because the thing is that women love to throw this term toxic around in 2023 in modern society, and they want to put the blame on men and all this other shit. The reality is, it's y'all that are toxic, but you guys go ahead and blame the guy. It's the women that start the altercations. It's you guys that are nagging. It's you guys that are annoying.
Not all
You
the
guys
time. That is not
Bro,
true.
We're not
Holy
saying all the
shit.
time. We're saying most of the time.
So wait, women start most arguments. Guys just want to live in peace, man. It doesn't take much for us to be happy. We're not the ones instigating fights. It's the women that do that shit. Men are very simple. I saw on Instagram the other day. Someone posted like a picture. Oh, men's apartments really be like this, and it's like a fucking bed on the floor, a TV, and no furniture in there with some video games. Well, men really be happy like this. Yes, because it doesn't take much for us to be fucking happy. Niggas don't buy cars and nice watches and nice apartments and shit for themselves. They get it for girls because girls need all that dumb shit.
Fresh.
Men, we're very simple. So here's the thing: when girls say you're toxic, blah blah blah. I know 9 out of 10 times, no, you're just fucking toxic, and you're mad that the guy maybe didn't give you the emotional reaction that you wanted, etc. And by your own admission, because here's the thing, I've been listening to y'all writing down notes and shit. You admitted yourself about 45 minutes ago. Oh yeah, I'm emotionally erratic. That's something I need to work on. And then you go ahead and say your boyfriend is toxic, and then you also admit that he's also stoic. So I know off a rip, if he's stoic and you're the emotionally erratic one, you're the toxic one, not him.
But that's the past. I'm saying like
Oh, now
that's
it's the
something-
past.
Yeah, it's past.
Wait,
It's my ex. You asked me about my ex.
But you tried to deny and say he's toxic when you're the toxic one.
I said we both were. I never denied saying I was toxic.
Okay,
I
bro.
never
You
denied
were okay.
it.
Yeah, when you
We're
asked who's toxic, she said,
I said
Okay.
we both
You admit
were.
it now because we got the evidence to prove you were
You
lying,
can back
man.
it up.
Girls,
I
yeah.
never
I
denied
said
it.
rewind that tape. She admitted it from the beginning.
No. Until we pressed her, she didn't admit it, and that's what I'm
Yes,
trying to
she
say.
did. Yes,
she
Like,
did.
no, she didn't.
first answer.
Every single person here is saying that she admitted it, and you are the
And
only
she said,
person
yes, I
saying
might
it.
have been
Yes, you
together.
did.
Girls.
After the fact.
Yeah, we had to get to the bottom and do some investigation to be able to figure it out. If not, she would have just been able to just be like, oh no, it was just toxic, and we would have sat there and believed her at face
Well,
value.
I mean,
Yeah,
you did
he
intervene
toxic.
before I finished
Girls,
my whole thought.
you're not
so.
married. One girl out of 9 has one guy.
The point
Come on,
is
man, relax,
that
chill.
girls tend to victimize themselves. I say it's always the guy's fault, but what I've come to realize, it's actually the women that are the main perpetrators when it comes to being toxic and stuff like that. It's not the men, bro.
I agree with women absolutely.
Bro, you talk too much. Stop.
Yeah,
Just stop. Shut up.
goddamn.
I ain't gonna lie, man. You talk too
I
much.
feel
Shut up.
like men and women, like,
Bro, you
you
talk
too.
too much too. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
All right, please.
Like, y'all
Damn,
bro.
shut the fuck up.
Goddamn. Yo.
You've taken
Yo,
up
you
too
too?
much time from other people.
Yo.
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, like, shut up,
God
bro.
damn.
God damn, y'all fucking annoying. The other girls are trying to see me.
Yo, bro.
Y'all coming in here just like,
Brain cells.
We
yo,
welcome
God
conversation from
damn,
anyone else.
please.
Shut up. Go ahead.
I want you girls.
They need to talk too, man. Damn.
God damn.
I'm okay. I'm okay.